scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Here's the Scenario Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Mike Feeney, being joined with me, as always.
I'm Mike Cannon, and also
Brendan Sagalow.
And we have another special guest joining us this week.
that's right, our first diverse guest.
You know him. You love him.
Finally have a funny person on the podcast.
Ian Fidance joining us.
Oh, there he is.
That's right.
The king of zings,
That's
Mr.
hilarious.
Penny Whistle, Slide Whistle himself.
Yep, y'all just got Fidance.
Yeah. We
Name for that.
there was a fun moment that happened right before we started outside, where there was a tour, a walking tour, where they
Yes.
came out and they did a nice, like, this is the comedy, and we're sitting on the steps eating pizza, and we go, this is the comedy zone, the best comedians in the world, and every
The
single
mecca of stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Anyone has performed.
yeah,
here.
and now we're all listening to it, and I think everybody has had the passing thought of, like, being like, we could do a zinger or two right now, be like, everyone, and also, you know, that kind of a thing.
I didn't think that.
But nobody.
I did
Don't-
think.
Don't project your
Yeah,
insecurity.
I would love-
I didn't think that one.
Oh, this is gonna be one of those
I
episodes.
will
already.
say. I will say why where Feeney gets his comeuppance.
Or I'm in the middle of talking. And
Also,
finishing, and why is his mic so loud? Make him so much lower. Nicole.
I will say it is cool though.
Let me finish
when you're there and
the
people
sentence
say that and you're like, wow,
and
I'm
the
a part
story,
of this.
and then I'll go back to
Isn't
telling
that
the
neat?
story, which is that we all had that moment of wanting, and I know you did. I don't know if you did, but I know you did, and I
I did not.
did.
I did not.
He did not, which is hilarious because when you walked inside, he started talking to the tour group about Ian Fidance also works here.
Because
He's
they go-
pretty
they go,
hilarious.
I
That's
didn't
just
say
the
that.
most
I didn't say that.
cringeworthy thing.
I didn't say that.
What did
I
you
did
say?
not say that. They said all the greats, Robin Williams, Amy Schumer, and I said Ian Fidance.
And she looked
And
at him
they
and
all-
went, and yep. And as you also know, there's a lot of crazy lunatics
It
involved
didn't-
down here at the cellar.
Did she say that?
No, she didn't say
Oh.
that either.
She went,
And I didn't
uh-huh.
say, and he's very funny. I just said my name and winked, and they paused, looked,
Yeah.
ignored me, and moved on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody. No, I will say this. Nobody laughed, and it
No, of
felt
course not.
felt weird.
And
Ian
that made
Fidance,
me laugh.
everybody was like, "Yeah, of course."
I love when I do things and people don't laugh.
Yeah, we all love your act.
Hey, now we're cooking.
Come on. That was Feeney's revenge.
Hey, thanks, man.
There you go.
So this is a hypothetical-based show where we ask people ask the questions. If you're on our Patreon, patreon.com/scenario-pod, you can submit questions for us. And then when we have so many that every once in a while, we will run into some from our Instagram at Here's a Scenario Podcast. So go check that out. So let's get right into them. This is from, let me see here.
Are you about to play music
Nah,
What are you doing?
I'm trying to plug in my bike speaker.
Charge it.
to charge?
Yeah, to charge.
Yeah.
You let us know when you're good, bud. Let's,
Question.
okay, here we go. First question. Thank you, Brendan. First question. Everybody stay calm.
This is his first question.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a good NPR voice.
You do have a
I
good
like
NPR voice.
That was great.
Wow.
Anna looked like he enjoyed it because he looks like a grown-up Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Rerun
Alright,
a bit.
back
He
in.
did
Hey.
before
It was
we were
great.
He
recording.
did say he was going to do it again
Yeah.
on the
Yuck.
And it was more organic.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah, it
That-
was.
ugh, I could taste the
You didn't like it
pesticides on
because
that.
it's a
Yeah.
slam.
That was no.
You could-
I was fine with that. First of all, Harry Potter was a hot boy, and I'll take that. And I'm wearing glasses because they improved my vision. And I
Yes.
gave the shout out on the next episode that we
To be-
recorded
you
before
could-
this episode.
You just
So-
explain to a guy wearing glasses why you're wearing glasses.
Yeah, but
And
those
to-
are fake.
What?
Yeah, the
No,
whole thing. Your
those-
nose
fake.
and glasses are fake.
Those I've never heard that before.
This is
This is going to be a fight cast.
Contentious. I might
I-
fist fight everyone here.
I will say it's funny that you said that you could smell it from a mile away, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like you can smell that, like when I smell my asshole and it smells like a pussy.
Nice, dude. That's a great
We're
bit.
gonna have to cut
Thank
that
you.
out. Actually, that's
yeah.
going on. That's my opener.
Yeah,
so-
that's Brendan's new closer, I
We're-
guess.
we're
Uh,
All right.
Yes.
First question.
Melanie Noble. Oh, and also we didn't get to the 5 minutes.
No,
one
not
will
even
see it.
close.
No.
Okay.
Would you rather never?
Wait, now, do you do the first? How do you choose the questions?
This is how.
I explained it already up top. You
No.
weren't listening. You were charging a bike speaker. Melanie
I was.
Noble.
But how do you
asks,
choose
Would
them?
you rather
Damn,
never
I was trying to
be
make it
able
so that Feeney
to
couldn't
walk
get to the
again
question.
or never be able to use your hands again? I hope you heard it, not repeating it. And now, Melanie, I would rather not be able to walk again than not be able to use my hands, just because
I don't know,
I could be in a wheelchair, dude, and still do stuff.
Get
grab
robot
stuff.
hands.
No, that's not part of this.
You can get robot hands.
That's not. It's so weird because I'm not reading that thing where it says, and also you can totally have robot hands.
No, I
Or
will
robot
defend,
legs,
I will
because it
defend.
doesn't
I
say
will
it.
defend Brandon because
Brendan.
I know because she said you can never walk again. And you go, you can get a wheelchair. Doesn't
Yeah.
say anything about wheelchairs.
Doesn't say anything
You're
about
not
say anything about
supposed to
robot arms.
crawl your
No,
way
that's
into
what
a
you gotta
fucking
do.
thing.
Yeah.
So you
That is
gotta-
a good point.
if you could bring up a
I would still
wheelchair,
do that.
he
and,
could
like,
bring up
those
robot
would
arms.
Be fucking wrecked.
That's a really good point.
Yep.
And I stand with that. So I'm going no hands so I can have Luke Skywalker robot hands.
Oh, you-
Anakin-
you
Yeah, but then I'll have the blade
Ja- oh,
legs,
who was Jack?
and then I'll be running with blade legs.
And then you'll murder your wife and say it was a robbery.
yeah,
Those things are cool. Do you get tired when you run on those things?
Yeah, of course
blade?
you
your
do.
thighs still burn.
But they definitely give more break at the joints. Like your knees aren't taking the same beating that you would. If
Oh,
you
I'm
did with
cutting.
Your
You're
feet.
getting cut off up here.
Well, that's why he was like beating real people.
Wait, you lose your legs, or you lose the
Full
ability
people.
to use them? Like your legs get
Now
chopped
we're
off?
talking.
or-
That's the real question. You don't get to replace them. You just have dead arms or dead legs.
Oh, well.
Like
Damn.
squid arms,
Yeah, like a paraplegic, I guess, with just the arms.
like atrophied, weird. Like which one would you?
They'll eventually atrophy.
Like, would it be
Yeah.
like if you didn't have your legs, you use those arm crutches and you drag your legs like a mermaid's tail?
You could.
Yeah, well, that now I'm on that
I
side.
still just want to be able to open a jar.
Does
You know?
your
Use my
penis
phone.
work?
Yes.
Yeah.
when your legs don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a cool kind of
that's a
paralysis.
tough thing. No, yeah,
That's
I
hip.
guess so.
You can,
But
you
I
can
think,
hip thrust. You could use your hands. You could do.
but Jason Street from Friday Night Lights had to like reteach himself to get hard and come, and I don't think he felt
and you
it
can't
every
jerk
time.
off if you have no,
Not in the morning.
no arms.
You think mornings are hard now?
I'm going no legs because the upper body is important. You got to grab, feel, and touch. And
yeah.
I would put my unusable God mistake legs in a apparatus that I could then pump like I'm on a bicycle, and I would really get into the Paralympics.
Oh, you could be in those Olympics, yeah, where
Yep.
they do this.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's-
You'd get
And-
jacked.
And wait, do you have no feeling in your legs?
I mean,
yeah, probably.
I don't know, but
Yeah,
you
I would-
No, they're like
fucking
spaghetti.
I'd carry around a hammer and freak people out and smash myself.
yeah, but that
in the
still
leg.
Well, I think
causes
they'd
a
see you-
tremendous amount of health issues for you.
They'd also
Even
see
if
your
you can't
silly
feel it.
legs.
It would be a prop,
what
prop
do you mean
hammer.
silly leg?
You know what I mean? Like they'd see your silly looking
He has to wear,
toothpaste
he has to wear
body.
the tights from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, you're not fooling anyone. You start. If I saw someone with that body, like the fucked up, skinny legs hitting their, oh, this hurts. I'd be like,
well,
it's
clearly
so
paralyzed.
Like in
I'd be like,
Mr.
yeah.
like in Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
So you're not scaring anybody,
You're so
weirdo.
clearly paralyzed, sir.
Have you ever enjoyed taking your one leg?
I'm so
like it
sorry for
doesn't-
your tragedy.
like it doesn't work, and then making it across your other leg. That's fun.
What?
I do that a lot.
Yeah, but
Cross-
your
cross-
legs are too shapely. Like you have good, clearly rides a bike everywhere he goes legs.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know, but arms, you aren't considering how much you could accidentally like smack somebody and get away with it, which is
Yeah.
kind of a social fun thing to get away with. If you're just walking near a table and you just flip out one of your,
You can do that
Yeah.
regularly.
No phone, no jerking off.
Yeah. No.
no, I'd learn how to
adjustment.
feedy. I'd
Yeah, but you don't have to learn if you don't do that. You have to
like
relearn
learning, though.
everything.
Maybe you
You
could do it with your
hate
mind.
learning.
I love learning.
You
don't
are-
know nothing about me.
You
dude. I
have listened
enjoy
to the
learning.
same album and movie.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those times you were watching the History Channel, not Entourage season 3, episode 2.
But I was cross-checking it with history books.
Yeah,
I wanted to make sure it was accurate within
Was
Hollywood.
Medellin really a feature release?
I was
Now-
looking it up.
I think we're convoying on no legs.
No, he wants no arms.
You
Oh,
would
no
really
arms.
go no arms.
Yeah. Why
No.
wouldn't I?
Dude,
What do you mean?
okay, here, do me a favor. Try to not use your arms for 5 minutes.
Okay.
This is always.
But you have to use your legs.
Try not to use your arms for 5 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Are you gonna?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we see it. Thank you, young
That
man.
is what it would be. and We'd all
Would
have
you
to
like
not
some
laugh
water?
at
Here,
that.
have some water.
Not thirsty.
I think you should have water. This is for the YouTube people. There we go. Yeah.
No, don't open it.
Take
Don't
them.
open
Open
it.
them. What can he do about it? Yeah, use his face.
Yeah.
Use his face. to
Text
open
his
it.
wife. I'm leaving you.
No, it unlocked. That's his actual face.
You can't. It's not working. Look at that.
Whoa! I didn't know you
Yeah.
could like make silly faces and not.
Now he puts his hands on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I might just mash it down.
Okay. Next question.
That was good technique, dude. I started to feel blood flow.
I was gonna, if I could unlock your thing, I was gonna call 911 on your phone and leave it in front of you.
That's hilarious.
Dude, you can make an emergency call without having to get in.
Brandon.
Yeah.
I'd rather you not.
Are you still doing it?
Yeah. 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, we haven't like.
I'm not. You know. I wouldn't.
I
hold
think
you
the
to
bit
it.
is done.
Adjust his glasses in a weird way.
Smudge them. Do a Brennan Sagalow film.
Looks like we got ourselves a leg man.
And so we say, Convoy. There we go. Now, here we go. Okay, DJ Watts, would you rather be able to telepathically hear the first impression people have of you when you meet them for the first time, or allow people to telepathically hear your first impression of them? Might seem
I would
obvious
love
at
that.
first, but you could utilize to your advantage. You could utilize both to your advantage. The problem is if they're hearing my first thoughts, even if I'm like, I know they're going to hear my first thoughts,
Yeah.
let me be like, this guy's a really cool guy inside my head. It doesn't beat your actual instinct, which is like, look at this fucking slob.
Yeah, but that would be
You know, you're
great.
like,
You wouldn't
oh,
realize how
is it-
free you would be if people
free
could
to
just
get your
hear you
ass
fucking-
kicked.
Is
No, you're just. My thoughts are all over the place. I'd be like, look at this guy on the wall.
If that guy outside that Joe's Pizza heard what I was thinking about him, the guy wearing pizza
Yeah.
paraphernalia and
Or
fucking
is it just like
if
slur,
he heard what
slur,
I said,
slur,
Yeah,
slur.
well, he was white, but
Yeah, I was
but
going
still
like this,
slur,
like,
slur.
yes, look at this
Even
dude.
more.
Here's the thing. Do they hear you or you hear them the first time you meet them ever, or the first time you meet
Yeah.
them for the day?
First time you meet, it's at
Like,
first.
okay,
this is
so
exactly what
I
it-
leave and I come back first time.
That's not first
seeing each other.
impression. No, it's first time you meet someone.
It is
Oh.
pretty amazing if you think of like every passing thought in your head. Immediately, it's like fatso, lazy, white shirt, cookie. Like
Man of immense lazy.
all.
Why do what?
the hell?
And let-
Old.
That's it?
Yeah, he should have
I thought it would be funny because it wasn't a bunch of things, which I thought would have made it funny.
the less creative route.
Exactly. Whatever, dude.
We almost locked fingies.
Dude, everyone
Are
that-
you really upset? I
You
was
started
kidding.
with that.
And they're lazy keeps
Lazy's
coming
the
back
one.
I
around.
was
Lazy's
joking
the
about
one.
that because of the last next episode.
Our
Pink
fan
like a
called-
pig.
Our called him a man of
Oh, that's a little better.
someone called him a man
a
of
little bit more
intense
creative.
laziness.
Okay.
I would say everyone that meets me for the first time or their first impression is this fucking asshole and they hate me and then they can't help but love me. So I would go just hear their first impression because
You're like, I'll win you over.
and also it's like I don't give a fuck. Who cares?
Yeah.
I think
Cool,
I
you
would
think
much
I suck.
rather
All
hear
right,
other
whatever.
people's.
Yeah. I wouldn't care.
I don't
I'd
ever want
probably-
people knowing my thoughts.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a my head
Get
is
out of
full
my
of
head,
spiders.
man.
Yeah,
I think both
you
things
meet
are-
a nice woman, you're like, I could bash her head in with a stick.
yeah.
You're like, what?
Do you think at some point there will be availability to project somebody into your brain?
What?
Like if you were with somebody that you loved so much, and it's just a thing you could do, like just projecting somebody into your thoughts, they could just mosey around your brain. Do you think that'll ever be?
Whoa, I see what you're saying.
Wait, no, I
Like,
don't.
You can make
What?
you can let your wife do it. Like
Yeah, like you want to go
we'll
around
be
my brain, like just go around, like almost like a Ready
Oh,
Player One
carnival.
kind of. Yeah, you could pull up any movie reference, anything that I've
Yeah.
ever.
My brain is like an abandoned amusement park, and it's like raining all the time.
yeah, it's like in inland Russia,
yeah.
overgrown, concrete splitting everywhere.
Grass
Is it an
everywhere.
amusement park in good time? There's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. It's got drugs somewhere
Yeah.
around it.
yeah.
What a great movie that was.
So
Great
good. I watched
movie.
that for the first time with you.
Yeah.
It
really
was
good
so
movie.
anxiety
Fantastic.
inducing. I had to get up and
That's the
leave.
Safdie brothers for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're fucking incredible.
Great.
Um,
Do we all
Guy goes to LA for
That's
a
the
week.
Safdie
Hey,
brothers.
that's the Safdie brothers for you.
you've never seen the
Josh
Safdie
and what's
brothers
his
film?
tits. You know.
I actually met them, but in New York.
So
Here we
Yeah.
go.
You went to Cantor's with them
In New York.
after a long night at the Comedy Store.
We used to go
Jay
to a
Leno was
place
in the
to
next
get
booth.
coffee called Poopy.
Leno was
I gotta
the
tell you
guy.
this. I don't care as how this podcast goes. We have to stop talking over each other. It's unlistenable, and we have to do a thing where we're reining it in. Nicole, is it a lot?
It hurts.
It's a
It
lot,
hurts,
you
huh?
guys. It's like it's bad podcast.
Today
I'll
or in
just say.
general?
Well, in general, for sure, but this specifically right now
Yeah.
is
Let's-
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's reel it back in.
Now, do we all get a agreeable honk honk on that? We all want to know the
Convoy?
other person's thought?
I'm going
Oh,
with
yeah.
both. I think both answers could be very freeing. You know,
Can't
when
pick
you hear I'm picking both. Just not doing the show. No, I guess I'll go with whatever you guys do so we can all honk.
All right. So that's
Lazy.
two questions, two convoy.
Honk honk.
I'm frankly too scared to answer.
We're two questions
wanna
in. This is the host job. Someone has to wrangle us in.
yeah, Feeney
Yeah,
yelled
but I've
at us.
never seen you turn so red with so many veins and a glare in your
I will
eyes.
turn this
Yeah.
podcast
That gave me
around.
a lot of
No,
Crazy.
relax.
PTSD.
We're having fun. We're not on the set of a Safdie Brothers film.
Yeah. Which is,
I hear it's stressful.
yeah.
Hey,
They're great.
As Paul Thomas Anderson once said,
Finish it.
you know, nobody talk over each other.
Oh, nice. Nice parachute pull with the accent.
Now you're getting it.
Now you understand Brendan's
Welcome.
everything. Yeah.
Welcome.
Pulling the ripcord, here comes Italian.
Or a song.
Yeah. I mean, you're the same guy, so.
David says South Carolina just brought back execution by firing squad for death row inmates there.
South or north?
South did.
Mm.
So if you were on death row, would you choose between lethal injection, the electric chair, or firing squad?
Firing squad. With Metallica, Ride the Lightning playing in the background.
Firing squad is pretty badass because I got to be honest, the lethal injection is obviously like the least painful, but I just don't like needles. I don't want my last
Me
things to be
neither.
like needles.
Yeah.
You know,
I just don't want to get.
Brendan has a seizure.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
They wait for you to wake up, and then they're like, "Are you okay?" You're like, "Yeah, why?" Okay.
I just pass out and they blow my brains out.
If they could promise me 100% of the bullets would go into my chest, then I would do fire.
I think they got good aim. No
But
one's shooting
I
you in
feel
the
like
chin.
they hit you in the face. Like thinking about getting shot, like just in weird corners of your face, is such an insane
Yeah.
place to put yourself
Like,
emotionally.
like this, and they get shot
yeah,
through the
dude, it
hand,
just
and you're like-
right through your hand, through your cheekbone, through your eye
depends.
corner.
Yeah.
All depends on what I'm getting put to death for. Because if it is for
It's
just
for pedophilia.
crimes that get
Let's be clear.
can't get put together if you never get caught.
That's the thing we're talking
Oh,
about
I'm
before the
Jimmy.
show.
Yeah, I hope.
Jimmy Savile.
If it comes out later, Ian did that. We didn't know, and we
We
don't
didn't
support
know.
it. And
I would-
I would like someone to look into it.
I was suspicious.
No, here's a scenario that never happened.
Yeah, yeah. Here's the scenario. Believe me, she won't say a word. We've talked to her about this.
Because she hasn't learned words yet.
Oh,
So here's the thing.
as a father.
That's what we call a good old JOK. Um,
That took me a second to spell out.
We know, Brendan. I saw you writing it in the air.
You did math.
Jerk
You
off.
carried the K.
My first thing goes to jerk off instructions. So I was like, oh, it's kind of jerk off instructions.
J-O to
I
K-E.
think
Who is K-E?
I think if I deserved to die, I would want to get shot by muskets so that my death would be long and I'd really like get what I deserve.
Oh, you want like those little circle bullets?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
something that'll make
If
me
they
like
miss-
die miserably.
They give you time to run.
But if I'm innocent and I'm put to death, the death of an innocent man, I'd want to go as quickly as possible with like a real like epic quote.
See, I feel like if you're innocent, then the firing squad is the best way to die because it's so barbaric that you're like,
That's what I'm saying.
look, I'm wrongfully. Oh, well, you were
I
saying,
want firing squad to
But you're
either
saying-
way, but
yeah.
one way is a slow firing squad death, the other way is a fast.
Oh, I
Those
gotcha.
first 2 or
I
3
gotcha.
bullets, man. That's like.
and
Yeah, but
I
It
want
hurts so bad.
There's like 10 of them. By the time you feel that first bullet, you've already been shot 9 more. You have maybe
You have to-
Yeah.
I
you have
mean,
maybe 7 seconds of life.
Yeah,
But I
they
feel like
got-
the face would be the first
Dude,
one. You
they've
just-
got lasers on the
You'd go
guns.
numb.
They're getting your
adrenaline.
spots
all.
to get you, and
yeah,
also I want to be
vitals.
blindfolded, holding a cigarette,
Cigarette in your mouth.
handcuffs.
I don't
behind
smoke
my
cigarettes,
back.
but I would have a cigarette in my mouth for that.
That's-
Oh,
Sure.
I would be ripping
Bitchin',
cigs.
dude.
I'd have a couple. What would your line be? Do you have a quote in mind?
I would be.
Crying. Who you gonna call?
And they're like, probably your family.
Yeah. The victims. The victims'
Yeah,
families.
they do just call and they go, they call the victim's family and they go, it's done. And then they,
Here.
It's Gus Fring on the other end.
yeah.
From Breaking Bad, you see.
Accent.
Oh, don't.
Now you're getting it.
Now I'm going to not be able to
Now
unsee
you're
it.
getting it. Well, make me change. I'll become better for it.
Don't be an immensely lazy person.
The slow laugh. How long, can we look this up? How long does it take to die from an electric chair? Because
It seems like
Some
a
people
while.
survive it.
Yeah, it seems like a lot. It seems like an excruciating, terrible pain.
Yeah, that doesn't seem.
Dude, have
fun.
yeah, but
ever-
everybody's looking at you. You're in that.
It
fucking
probably
throne.
feels like you're being ripped apart from the inside out.
Have you ever
about 8
heard-
minutes.
8
Yeah.
minutes of like that's the worst static shock you've had for 8
Have
sustained
you
minutes.
ever heard those stories about the chair when it doesn't work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
it only like nukes them a little bit.
Yeah, your skin.
Then what do they
attached
do?
To
They
it.
have to
Like
reset it
punch
up.
them to death?
Yeah. Yeah, they punch them to death.
Yeah, they strangle.
Death by punching squad.
whoa! What are we in Bali?
Punching squad.
Yeah,
Very
What are we in
cool
the
band.
Sudan?
I liked Bali. Okay,
So I think we got another convoy on our hands.
Three-
with the,
3
firing
straight
squad.
convoys.
Oh,
Wow,
we're
this
hitting.
has
This
never
is a
happened.
no-hitter.
Now we got a bunch from Robert A, who submitted one. Let me see this. Okay, here's a scenario: you get a 1-hour Netflix special and $100,000, but it is written for you.
Oh no!
Oh, but it's written for you by a panel of open mic hack comedians, and you cannot ad-lib or do any crowd work. Do you take the contract? No, I mean,
Yeah,
also,
Isn't it an
because I
either
will
or?
come
What
out.
was the question?
I'll go.
would you take a Netflix hour special plus $100,000, but it's written by open mic hacks,
Yeah,
and you
dude.
can't ad lib or crowd work?
I'll tell you why you do this.
Okay.
Because
And then I'll tell you
It's
why you don't.
unique. Well, I know the reasons not to, but it's unique. Nobody's done it before. And then after,
But they don't. You can't say
You can't
this was
say?
done by.
Oh,
open
no
mic
one
hack.
knows the
Yeah.
conceit of it.
Yeah, but also
so they all think it's your
and
joke.
not to get too inside baseball here, but $100,000 is terrible money for a Netflix special. That's like brutal.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
you're
that's
getting under.
Monique money.
You're getting underpaid. Yeah, you're getting underpaid, and you're not putting your best foot forward.
Mm.
And every
And they just lost 25% of,
Yeah.
of their stuff.
And it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I would do it if everyone knew what it was.
Yeah, then you
like
could
if it was
market
like a
like
Tim
that.
Heidecker special where
Yeah.
everyone
Yes,
knows what
yes.
it is.
You
Problem
should, you
is-
should do it.
That would be. I would have fun with that.
Yeah.
I would very much have fun with that. 'Cause I
Only
like
you would have
being
fun if you could riff.
There'd be
Oh,
like an amazing thing about it where it's like, he memorized this? This is crazy. You know?
That's what you're taking away.
That's what if I was watching him because
Wow.
Because
committed this to memory.
You're like an actor.
What? Can you look up some like real cheese dick jokes or like a
Like dad jokes,
terrible
street jokes. Yeah,
Oh,
Nicole.
no, but it wouldn't be dad
jokes.
jokes or street jokes. It would be like
Hack jokes.
poorly.
It would all be
It'd be-
rape and murder and like
and
yeah,
Will
all
Smith,
that.
And
Chris
abortion.
Rock.
probably N-word attempts.
just poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not thought out premises or anything.
Yeah.
like
What was
that.
one of your first open mic jokes?
Oh.
I moved to New York a few weeks ago, and I was already mugged by 2 gay dudes. They just knocked me down and dressed me better.
All right.
Terrible.
That's
All
I
right.
actually like that. I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna say
there's a
they-
rhythm to
Dude,
it.
my buddy's
my
first
jokes
open
never
mic
had
joke was, yeah, I'm from Staten Island, so I had to take the ferry over here. Not the boat. I rode some fag on the way over
That's good. Writing that down.
Yeah.
Writing that down.
here.
I had a joke that was.
No, he said gay guy. I added
Yeah,
to punch it up.
for flavor.
Did we all agree on the? Or you're doing it, so you're gonna. Do
I'm
the
not.
Netflix special. I'm not doing it.
I would do
Canon?
No, I would not do it.
Okay, and that's a 4th convoy in a row because Brendan changed his mind, right?
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
Clearly,
I've clearly
Brendan started going like
changed
this.
my mind. As soon as I saw
That no good?
the room change on me.
I think one of my first open mic jokes was
Stop.
I had a breathalyzer in
Was
my
that
car.
on purpose?
No, he gets caught in those. They used to have when we were on Twitch. There was the Dame Judy Dench.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get caught in like a thing and I can't change.
can't
my-
get
So wait,
out.
what was one of the
So
jokes?
Feeney picks the needle back up and puts it back in the groove.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to say something to jar him out. Duck sauce.
I think one of them was I had a breathalyzer in my car and I'm like, I try to bring girls home and I'm like, exit the ball. Get in my car. Take my hand. We're off to make some bad mistakes.
That's
And one time this guy booked me on a show and he goes, and do me a favor, don't sing that song. No one ever likes it. And I go, okay. And I sang the song and made direct eye contact.
Wow. Nobody
ruining
liked
the joke completely. Everybody's like, "What is this?"
it. Yeah. Why is he making unflinching eye contact with the producer?
Bed mistakes is hilarious, though.
I thought you were going to
What's
do a
going
bit.
on over there?
I thought you were going to do a bit about how you like the breathalyzer. You would bring a woman in the car to like make them do it as like a test to see if they give a good blowjob.
Oh yeah, I had one where it was like, I'd tell girls, I'd be like, you gotta blow on some to start
yeah, I
the
also
car.
did
One starts it, the other drives it.
What's
Oh,
sorry.
that's fun. That's like a grass, cash, or ass sort of joke.
Dude, for some reason that came out of my head on stage like a couple weeks ago, and I just found myself saying it.
That's
I was
so
like,
funny.
Whoa,
"Where is this
strange.
coming from?" Like my mouth is moving, words are coming out in my head. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like there was water on the control board of the
Yeah.
flight.
Sparks are flying up.
That's funny because yesterday I did think of one of my first jokes, which was this joke about how I saw a store that only sold umbrellas, and I was like, "That's got to be such a shitty life."
I
They got-
remember you doing that.
Remember that?
joke. Yeah.
That was one of my first jokes.
I know.
Wow,
What
you've
was
known
it?
me for a long time.
Yep.
man.
What was it?
I said like the
I
guy.
think you did that like
Oh, maybe I tried it out.
2 years ago.
No, no way. No
It was
way.
definitely on your special. But
You have tracks only umbrellas.
Is it?
I
really
would
on
not
the
be
special?
surprised. No.
Oh, that's great.
And like the guy comes home and she's like, "How's work?" And he's like, "Oh, what do you think? Look how beautiful it is out. We're gonna go fucking hungry because it's
That's
so
dope.
nice." Yeah,
I like that.
and that's going right into the special, the new one. So, so look
New
at
one. Umbrellas.
only umbrellas.
yeah. So what was the rest of the sentence? So look out for it. Or what was gonna-
Keep an eye. Keep an eye.
So every night, me and my wife, we do a rain dance.
Oh, that's good. Can I have that?
That's how me and my wife got into the dark arts.
Cerna Style says, here's a scenario. Saga, an opposite of our favorite raccoon rapper, shows up on the comedy scene. His name is Brandon Saga High. What's he like?
Funny.
I don't think I like it
The
for
opposite.
that exact reason.
Kind,
Yeah. Considerate,
generous,
Gets
motivated.
friendly.
offers people
Highly
pizza.
You know we're going to have to
Doesn't
delay this
rap.
thing to death.
is a fun hang.
I just gotta let it just take
Just
it.
a long, luscious mane of hair.
Styles his hair.
Stainless white t-shirt.
Non-exomatic.
Non-exomatic.
Milky white skin.
Beautiful tan. Beautiful Italian tan.
Yeah.
No
But
skin
boy, would
flakes.
he be unlovable. Am I right, everybody?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Doesn't consider
rich
himself
guy.
lovable.
Fight back. Get him.
No, I don't have to do anything that I don't want to. Yeah, the whole bit is
Has
that they're
coherent
saying-
tattoos.
Oh, don't say things can't change.
That was the one. That was
That
the
one
one.
hurt me. I was
That
like,
was the
nice.
one.
dude.
That's
Any more? Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on, I can take it.
That's a conversation after the podcast line, right?
Look, guys. So today.
Is it really?
No.
Why? I have a shitty tattoo.
No.
A?
I don't care. No. All right. This is.
Here's a scenario, Robert A. You get.
So wait, what was that scenario?
It was for that
was it. It was
exact
just to
reason.
explain what
to-
it was.
Yeah.
Well, you
Oh,
could.
so-
You also could be answering
I don't
You
want
just
to. I think
chose
it's
to
funnier to do what we did.
and
Which
be a
is me.
grump.
No.
What? Have a dog?
What did we
tattoo?
do?
Do I seem serious? I was.
No,
I
you
was.
seem great.
The whole
What-
bit is.
What are we? What were we talking about?
Robert A. You get to go on Joe Rogan Experience for 3 hours to promote anything you want, but right before you go on, you have to kickbox Joe for 10 minutes, no rest and no quitting. Well, first off, there's like if they're
I feel
3-minute
like-
rounds, so if it's 1 10-minute round,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be coughing up blood.
I'm
in the
running.
First,
I'm running around.
running.
I'm
in-
running
for 10
around.
minutes.
Well,
10
I'll like
minutes.
jump around him and stuff.
He's gonna corner you and kick you.
I think I
to
could
death.
last-
Could outlast Joe's cardio.
No.
That's Brendan said.
No, but that's the other guy.
That's the hole in his game that you've
that's,
seen.
That's that cool son of a bitch, Brendan.
Wrap him while he
Oh, we loved him.
Now I remember.
Yeah.
The quote.
I would just take a fucking beating and then do the show and be like,
For 10 minutes though,
You
dude.
die. He'd
Have
put
you ever
in the
seen him
hospital.
kick?
no.
It looks so violent.
Yeah.
It
Pull
would
up-
it
pull
would
up a Joe
fold me in
Rogan
half.
kick.
One
Pull.
like one
Yeah.
kick would legitimately fold me in
If
half.
he kicked or punched any of us in the belly, we would be so winded and out.
Yeah.
We couldn't even do the podcast.
You wouldn't be able to do anything for a couple days.
Yeah, you'd want to immediately go
But
to
doing
sleep.
the podcast would be funny to try to fight through like the.
no way.
I do
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he would break my femur though. Like I don't think I have strong enough bones to withstand
if he
the
hit me
whip.
in the
Oh, watch
solar
this.
plexus,
Watch-
I would
look at his
die.
Watch it.
leg.
Sounds like gunshots. Listen to this. Ready?
That's his elbows.
Wait for it.
Legs getting ready.
To the leg.
Do that. Don't make me into an
Let's
asshole.
go.
Oh, hands.
Hands. Oh, that was the leg.
He does. He when he has some stuff
Oh,
on the
there they
heavy
go.
bag.
Dude, he could knock you the fuck out.
It's not like look.
Who chooses 10-minute rounds?
Oh my! Did you hear that one?
Yeah.
You know what I would do?
I mean,
how
hold
fast-
on. Look at this. He switches stance. Do his heavy bag kicks legitimately look like they would make you cough blood.
They rock
Like
the
you'd
bag.
probably get hit in the ribs and just be like, and just explode your.
I mean, I
spleen.
would still try to do it just for the sake of being like, you know, I'm gonna
No.
get. I know
would get a lot of
going in, I'm
views.
gonna get hurt.
But do you ever
Yeah.
see-
It's
I'd
gonna
have
go
some
viral.
self-respect and say no.
Do you ever see those old fucking
Would you?
O&As?
That's when you finally have some.
Excuse you?
I thought that would be a fun thing we'd all jump in on.
Doesn't feel good, does it?
Have you ever seen those old O&A episodes where like Norton would take a kick or like,
Yeah.
at like half or 20% and legitimately would be fucked up
Right.
for like a while, or he'd get like quick tap.
Yeah,
And he got like not hurt, but he definitely got fucked up.
They
a
like
few
knocked
times.
him out
Yeah,
too. Like they did one of those and he like passed out. That's like a huge fear of mine.
Do you remember
Of just
that?
getting fucking
Do you remember that open mic at McSwiggin's?
Yeah.
That was like the burpee open mic where if someone wanted to take your stage time, they challenge you to burpees and whoever wins got to go on stage.
No way.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
So
And
it's
somebody
just-
challenged me one time and I said,
you did that
no.
open mic, but this Joe Rogan thing is beneath you.
No, listen to me.
He has some self-respect.
Listen to me, you fucking nitwit. Somebody challenged me and I said, no. If you need the stage time that bad, just take it. I'm not doing.
Oh, so you got
Yeah.
cucked
No, I cucked him.
by
I said I'm
leaving
not
the
fucking
stage
doing
I'm
it.
not a
and
fucking
giving.
I said-
burpee
You
Luther.
relented the stage.
No. I said I don't need this.
Right.
I don't need.
There's
to
an
just
argument
desperately
here
use
for
you.
whether or not you were cucked or
I
the
smell cucking.
Because I would say, why not just leave the open mic? Go, I don't need to even be around in this.
No. I went on a rant about how this is how no one respects us because we're willing to do anything for stage time. Have some fucking self-respect. I'm not doing a fucking burpee to try to get
You got off stage
time.
and they're like, you should have
And
put the
everybody-
$5 in the bucket.
And everybody cheered. And then I tried to do jokes and no one liked it.
Wait, so
As
you
much
didn't-
as things change.
I didn't do it.
You didn't give the person the stage.
Come on.
No. I said if you want it,
I'm sorry. I'm wrapped up in this idea that existed. I can't
yeah,
believe.
Jimmy Peoples.
It was a room with a pool table in the middle of the room.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
the comics
dude.
were around it.
Yeah, with dirty fucking draft lines.
Yeah,
I think Nicole
yeah.
got
It was
like poisoned
It was like
from it.
2014 or something. 2015.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if you didn't get picked in the bucket for like the first hour and a half, you'd be like, challenge, and if you won, you would have to go on stage after doing 12 burpees, and you'd
Dude,
be out of
imagine-
breath. And
Well,
you
it's so
couldn't
funny
even do your
'cause
set.
we all act like we haven't done See You in Hell before, you know?
Yeah, but that,
Yeah, but that had
was
an audience.
that was
that's
fun.
a theme show with your friends
Yeah.
and a
Yeah.
packed crowd. So I got so blacked out doing that show. I did the
Oh,
bear
you did
costume thing.
Whiskey Bear.
And instead of doing it throughout my set, I just took 6 shots in a row. And then tried
just
to do my
ran
set.
through the
I was-
material.
God.
like the whole time.
Okay, so I was at the one the other day. And
The best part about that show is no one ever cared about your jokes. All they wanted to do is watch you be tortured.
I never did any show like that.
Oh. Thank you guys so much for watching the show. No. We're at the plugs. We're halfway through, pal. Yeah, it's much, much longer. Now, you guys go to here'sthescenario.com. That's where you can find everything about our show. Follow us on social media. Go to sign up for the Patreon, patreon.com/scenariopod. That's where you can ask questions. That's where you get all the bonus content. We got vlogs up from fucking Alaska and everywhere else. From what's the other thing we did? The cruise, the Celtic cruise, all this other stuff. It's up there. And we got a
live episode in Emmaus, which
Live,
is a
the live Emmaus.
rip-roaring
Yeah,
45.
that was awesome.
great. And so, yeah, go do all that. And follow our guest, Ian. What are your plugs, baby?
What do you got?
iAnimal69 on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok.
You still promoting Twitch? Are you coming back?
You got to
I'm
come
coming
back, man.
I gotta
We
come
miss
back.
you.
I know. I miss you guys. We had so much fun.
Yeah, very fun.
When does this come out?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Oh boy. Okay. I got a lot of fun stuff coming up. I'm gonna be. Where am I gonna be? Oh my god! Oh my god.
I love it. Love the stalling.
Wednesday, May 18th. I'm opening for the Front Bottoms in Jersey City. I'm very
Nice.
excited. Then I'm going to be in Cap City, Austin, and Stand Up Live Phoenix. And both of those are with the great David Tell.
Nice.
And then I will be in Cleveland, Ohio, San Diego, Chicago Zanies, Nashville Zanies, Alabama Stand Up Live, and I'm hoping House of Comedy, but I'm waiting on that. And Syracuse Funny Bone. IanFidance.com.
Go watch
None of my
Ian.
dates are on there, but
I love that you're
promise
like,
to
I'm
fill
working
that
on
out."
deals for 2 places too, so just put pressure on those establishments if you can.
yeah,
oh, no,
yeah,
so
really
May
put the thumb
15th,
down.
I am shooting a really fun comedy
School.
like music video. I would love for you guys to come and be in it. It would
A
be so
music
much fun.
video?
If anyone is in the area
For the Front
Lucky
Bottoms?
13 Saloon. No, I'm opening for them, but the week before I'm shooting like a Tom Cassidy's non.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
doing that, but
Oh, you're
with
biting
like
this thing?
a live. No, he's directing it. He wants to expand the concept. But thanks for the.
Finish it.
Won't give you the satisfaction.
Do a burpee.
Are you done?
Yeah, if
Come out to that.
come out, that would be awesome to have extras. I'd love for you guys to be in it. Everyone's gonna be dancing and
Word.
not why I would pay you
I'm
guys.
kidding.
Paid extra.
It was, yeah.
Eventually.
Paid was not implied, yeah, in any way,
Oh.
shape, or
Well,
form.
of
Not at
course
all.
I'll pay you. Follow me on Twitch, Sags2Riches, Instagram, Twitter. May 13th and 14th, I'm at the Brokerage in Long Island. That's going to be a fun time. So please come out. Let's get some fans out there. And I'm on the road with Mikey. So good little to you, buddy. And now you go.
Thanks, pal. I'll be in this weekend coming up, April 28th through the 30th. Brendan will not be there. It's Sandman's Comedy Club in Richmond, Virginia. Come out to that. Going to be a fun time. May 6th through 7th, Brendan will be there in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Cisco Brewers, Portsmouth. May 14th, Springfield, Mass. Roar Comedy Club. And then dates are still coming in. June 9th through 12th, Tampa Side Splitters. We got a bunch of places we're coming in, and also deals are in the work, a la Ian. And very excited. May 18th, my special is going to come out on my YouTube. So subscribe if you do not already. Mike Cannon Comedy on YouTube, dropping it on there. Very excited. And yeah, share it with your friends when it comes out and all that
Hell
shit.
yeah. Can you change your YouTube from like
Name?
youtube.com/Mike Cannon to
Yeah.
/Mike
You can do it
Cannon
once.
Comedy?
I used to be Dong Comic 2.
No.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was my first YouTube name. Dong
And
Comic
you
2.
changed it.
Yeah, I sure did.
I'm debating changing it to Ian Fidance or iAnimal69.
I would change it to your name, like your
Yeah.
real name.
I don't know.
So-
Everything is iAnimal69.
Yeah, but they know your name.
But not your Instagram.
Yeah, but YouTube
Oh,
is
it is?
My
YouTube is
Instagram,
more like a
TikTok.
like a
Twitter,
website-y
everything.
kind of place that people could watch your shit. Not like
Speaking of which, youtube.com/Mike Feeney Comedy is where you can watch my stuff from MikeFeeneyComedy.com for dates, and twitch.tv/NYFreshmaker. I haven't got to stream in the last week since I've been in LA, but I am coming back this week nice and strong. So get on there and come hang out with other comics while we play video games. Nicole,
Yes.
where can people find you?
Nicole C. Lyons on Instagram.
There we go. I don't think we asked you
Nicole
last week.
Clients.
Nicole Clay.
Just add your plug in next week, and the other episode we just recorded. Put that in post.
Put it right in the middle of something we're arguing about.
Yeah.
Nicole C. Lions.
Well, you know what? Hey, Nicole C. Lyons on Instagram. And you're gay.
Robert A., would you rather crush? Oh, this is brutal. Oh my
What's up?
God. Would you rather crush your fingers in a door every time you close it? No broken bones, just hurts like hell. Or stub your toes every time you walk upstairs.
That.
Stub your toe.
Yeah. Dude,
I'd
that's
rather
what
do that.
every time Crew puts his fucking fingers near the door, I like am immediately like, no! Like
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
scream. It's so
Ugh,
fucked up. I've
God.
done that so
So
many
scary.
times
Me
to
too.
my
Me
own
too.
fingers. It fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Sucks.
When you
Anything
see your
finger
finger
stuff.
closed in a door and you're like,
Oh.
you're like,
Or-
is the other half of it in there?
Pinch part of it off.
What?
Yeah. And
Huh?
you get just the little fucking tip.
Ooh,
Or
yeah.
you ever do it and you see bone?
Ah.
Come on.
I'm having vivid images of me being at
know.
my Aunt Tookie's. And I got
Tookie?
my finger stuck in the door and I just cried. And my dad took me outside. And
Was Aunt Tookie
Oh.
hot?
What did you
Aunt
do?
Tookie had huge knockers.
Finish the
Nice.
rest of that? Your
Huge
dad took you
tookies.
outside and what?
And
Oh.
she got mistaken for Elizabeth Taylor a lot. She looked like Elizabeth Taylor, and people would
At
ask
the
for an
end?
autograph.
Beautiful.
And Aunt Tookie was beautiful until she got older. But man, fat nanners. And
No shit.
people would ask for her autograph, and she'd always sign it Tookie.
Oh.
They're like, oh, it's like a fun little pet name of Elizabeth Taylor's, I suppose.
I think her name was Carmela.
So what are you guys
Tookie.
picking? You picking stubbing your toes?
Stubbing
Yeah,
the
forever.
toe. I don't
Oh.
like
Stub my
things
toe.
happening to my
You
fingers.
could cut my fucking toes off before I jam my fingers. Like that.
yeah. These precious fingers.
If you have your toes cut off, can you run?
Not well, because you can't push off with the toes.
But you can get like sled fronts soldered to the front of your foot.
That'd be very
It's
cool.
like sled dogs.
yeah, dude.
yeah.
Just get them like this. The ones that like curl up and you just fucking
Yeah,
they
get like
call?
skis.
That pack of dogs that they sled.
the Huskies.
Yeah, but
What
there's a
team?
name.
They're called a team.
Snow
Yeah.
dogs.
No. There's like a legit
the name of the movie.
for what it
A
is.
team of snow dogs.
My question is, how many cats would it take for you to pull you in the snow?
600.
Wouldn't that be fun?
No.
100.
They would not agree to run in a single direction either.
If
Cats
there was a
suck.
dog behind
love
them,
cats.
I know. I have
Or
two.
if you were whipping them, like you do with the dog, kind of, where you're going, ha!
though. No, a cat would just go.
Yeah, yeah.
The cat's like, well, I'm just going to lay down right here if you're going to be mean.
Oh, do you want me to go forward? No.
Oh, this
This
is
is
I love this
nice.
question
PG.
from Rachel Smith. If you had to be one age for the rest of your life, but it would also be the same temperature outside, what age and temperature would you be for the rest of your life?
2778.
Which is which? I wanted to be freezing and to be
27
old
I
and
wanna be
cold.
Old and susceptible to the weather.
Yeah.
I want to die.
I mean,
My
27's a great
osteoporosis
edge.
acting up.
age. I would say 28, 27 or 28. And yeah, like 70, 71.
I think I would pick like age. Here's the thing, because I think we immediately think physical, right? You think the physical form of like, oh, when I was in my young 20s, it's like you're bouncing back, you're probably in the best shape of your life. But the things you know now are so much more valuable.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, I was like made of glass I still am, but like in my early to mid 20s, I was having chronic shoulder problems. So all of like my 20s are essentially out. It wasn't until I just healed from this past shoulder surgery that I'm like, oh, I feel like a normal human being. This feels great. So I've been having surgeries and pain my whole life. So now I'm not in any. So I'm like, maybe now, because I'd be able to also have the memory of not being a 21-year-old fucking asshole and knowing.
Oh, so you're picking this age.
I'm picking this age right now, and I'm picking like
this weather right now.
No, not this. I'm
How
picking
old are
like
you?
34. I'm picking like a California 76, or maybe 74. I'm going with a light offshore breeze,
Okay.
but not too cold, but enough to where you could wear either shorts and a hoodie, or you could wear jeans and a t-shirt and be
Love
happy.
shorts and a hoodie.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I want
Yeah.
What about you?
I think
12 years old.
I think I'm picking 37
right now.
and
Oh, wait, no,
and like
10
74.
What was
Can
that?
I pick an age
10
in
years
the
ago?
future?
You going my weather?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm going to pick
And the
51.
age we are now, I think
How old are you?
37.
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
37.
How old are you, Sex?
30.
Damn.
Isn't it jarring?
Yeah.
Whenever
I'm a
we
little
talk about like
baby.
9/11 or something, he was like, I was in a
Baby.
crib.
I'm a little
like nuts.
baby.
Why?
Brendan orchestrated the whole thing
Yeah.
from his crib.
I'm Brenta Maha.
Brahata Ata.
Yeah.
Sagata.
Yeah, his name came from him eating mac and cheese too fast. I'm like,
Sorry, Nicole.
Happy Ramadan, everybody.
Happy.
Happy Ramadan.
Happy Ramadan.
Islam is a
so,
cool religion.
Sagalow, what'd you pick?
What was the question?
Are you kidding? Age and weather?
Oh, I picked 28 and like 71.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was my answer, folks.
But
Just-
why 28?
Yeah,
for
just
you?
no.
Why 2 years
follow up?
ago?
It doesn't owe you an explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
yeah,
this?
Yeah.
A podcast?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, even though I know what that what that was.
Your
You can't.
knuckles. But I just like cloaked your
Yeah.
fist. I didn't even go hard. And
Wow.
It's like they pierce.
Another
Well,
reason why you would choose legs rather than hands.
That's right. Give me a numb palm. to
Well,
feel
while
this-
you're going hard in his fist, I want to know what the next question is.
Yeah,
I gotta get
actually
outta here.
Appreciate that. Keeping the show on track. I don't know why you said it that way, but I moved past that for the overall goodness of the podcast. Okay. This is from Nicro Mac. Would you rather be in love with someone serving a life sentence without conjugal visits, someone living on another continent but you can't visit each other, or someone that lives close enough to see occasionally but is asexual?
prison, because if I can't have them, at least they're getting raped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Ian. I thought it deserved that too.
I want to go. I'm going to go with continent.
Well, now I feel like you're patronizing
Oh,
me.
God.
Oh,
No,
it's
it's
So silly that I did not expect it.
I don't know. I think it is patronizing. I think it's really funny though.
No, I'm against,
actually.
I'm against you.
That's patronizing. Nobody should be laughing, but I get what you were trying for, and it was cute.
Yeah, it was mad cute.
I'm gonna bring cookies from now on and just start scuffing up your shirts when you
He'll do it
when
to
you say
himself.
something.
Yeah, I probably
Let him set his own traps.
Here.
I'll just put it out.
I'm going to go with continent. I think that's cool. I think it's like whatever, you guys could FaceTime and all that shit. And it's also like, if you're in love with them and you can't see them, there's this forbidden.
Here's this
Yeah.
thing. Let's say I have
You
a woman that
reverse
lives. Let's say I have a woman that lives in France. I'm never allowed to visit her in France. It means you can't go to France for the rest of your life.
No, you just can't visit her in France.
Here's the thing. What if
Here's the
what if
scenario.
what if I meet her in Capri in Italy? We're not meeting in that country. I can never go to her hometown. I can never learn about that. We can meet somewhere else.
That's a
Whoa.
great
and she's
idea.
not tricked. She's not stuck in
You
prison.
just can never live with them unless you get another.
never live with
Yeah, but dude,
but we could have those summer romances.
have you ever had a long distance
I like that.
relationship? They're exhausting.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course you're
well,
on
yeah,
totally
but-
different time zones.
Oh yeah, dude. And then like you're just like you know, you gotta put in the hours because you're not seeing each other.
What
It's
what
just-
would you pick?
I think I'd pick the see him every once in a while, but they're asexual. Because at least you could like
Jerk
hang
off
out,
to him.
cuddle and stuff, and then they would get it when you go and fuck other people.
Yeah, and also that's actually a
Not a
great
bad
answer
idea.
because you can even like,
Wow,
That's
I
my
stand
answer now.
corrected.
Yeah.
Convoy.
Yeah.
Wow, this is the most convoys in one episode. This is
Wow.
gonna be
Yes.
a post-editing nightmare.
I am the
Oh.
uniter.
That's the name of your truck in the convoy, the Uniter.
Hey, are we on a flight? Because I'm united.
We, you dummy.
That just made me get blue.
You're right, man. Are we in flight? Because I'm really bringing the spirit.
You're catarded.
No.
You like that?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny.
Man, some of these are just so bad in terms of like, they're making me gag.
So say it.
let's
So
hear.
say
Let's
it.
hear a gagger.
Yeah. Come on.
If Feeney doesn't get to your disgusting questions, please repost the next week
Yeah.
because you know
Yeah.
one of the two fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, if
morons
Feeney
will.
the poodle puts his,
One of the two morons.
With the way you phrased it, I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
if Feeney the poodle puts his little snout up at your little questions,
He
send
does.
them again.
Yeah.
Let's hear a gagger.
Feeney should have like a collar around his neck with a little bell.
I'm okay with the bell. I feel
If
like,
Feeney-
I feel like that's your
Little
dream.
bow.
If your
Like he's
dream is
been-
to wear a chain.
I did wear a chain for a long time. with-
Yeah,
with
you
a-
gotta. Are you okay with your feet there, bud?
Sorry, I'm getting nervous.
Yeah.
If
would-
Feeney
I haven't
was a-
spoken in a while.
I want to hear these gross questions.
If
What-
Feeney was a dog, he'd be a
Get this out, and it
Pomeranian
better
named
be great.
Bella.
It
What?
wasn't. Yeah,
I didn't hear because you were talking.
It wasn't worth it.
it sure wasn't.
Sorry, I wanted to come down on you like a principal as well.
I said if Feeney was a dog, he'd be a little Pomeranian named Bella.
No.
Thanks, pal.
They're annoying.
Cute. I'm sure with age it would be less annoying.
No,
I thought you said with AIDS. I was
Feeney
like,
would be
what?
a Jack
Uh-oh.
Russell Terrier.
This is
Wishbone.
Cerna Style says, "Here's a scenario: the pudding narrative continued."
Why does he do this? Why does he specifically
What
do
is
this?
this?
You wake up in a ditch covered in soil and pudding. As your vision becomes clear, you see Brendan
I can
lying.
take this. I'm
10
sorry.
yards-
It's the doctor.
It's the doctor. Take it on the air.
Hello?
Prognosis negative.
Hello?
Still gay.
Dude, imagine he finds out he has HIV right now.
Yes.
So there's no cure. We just hear the leading questions.
Sorry. Can you hear me?
Why are you talking into the mic? Go take the call somewhere else. Either put it on speaker. Why are you? Don't look at me.
Oh, on Friday?
This better be cancer.
You wake up in a ditch. I'm gonna have to repeat the question when he comes back.
Ian also doesn't know the original pudding narrative.
Yeah, we have to explain it to him. But what's going on? Do you
He's
have ass
talking
fissures?
into your mic.
What is that? What happened?
I have AIDS.
Did you just tell someone to call you?
Doctor's appointment tomorrow.
About what?
It was a confirmation call.
Yeah, I thought
you
it was
took?
something else.
What do
I'm
you
waiting
have?
for another call from
You have a little
doctor.
bumpy?
No, it's a psychiatrist.
You wake up in a ditch in the soil and pudding. As your vision becomes clear, you see Brendan lying 10 yards away, face down, lifeless, holding a cup of pudding. What happened?
Wait, I thought the scenario was choosing things.
I would rather.
Well,
do
it's a
this
scenario.
gross shit than just the fucking same old
Wait, why do you hate the pudding?
bullshit. Brendan is stuck in pudding. Let's make fun of him for 2 minutes. Give him that.
What
to
is it
carry
about
around all
pudding
Wait,
that
day.
what is
bothers
it?
you so much?
No,
because it's a
molested
lazy
with
dessert.
pudding?
No, it's where it came from because the first question was like, it's like Brendan's covered in pudding, which is when I freaked out. And I
know.
was like, this fucking pudding narrative.
But you are the
But that is the over-encompassing.
Wait, why don't you like pudding?
It's not the
It's
pudding.
not about the pudding.
It's Brendan being the butt of the joke, I guess. And the,
Yeah, but what's the joke? He's
Fucking
in
old.
pudding?
Huh?
but you are the silly goose.
Yeah,
but like,
You're the
This is lovable.
You're the
It's fucking
cartoon
old.
bear.
this is lovable.
I told you to take up
It's-
for yourself earlier, and you go, no, it's part of the show.
it's also
what it is."
fucking lame to like listen to you to tell me to stick up for myself, and I go, you know what, Ian, you're fucking right. Like that'd be also lame, you cunt.
Why are you getting mad?
I'm trying to be on your team. It's fun when you team up.
It's not fun for someone to say, fucking, stick up for yourself.
Sorry,
It's
I-
fucking lame.
Care about you. Is it lame to care? Huh?
Brendan has backed himself down an anger alley, and he's
Nobody.
Yeah, and no one's biting. No one's like arguing.
You're all.
We're all just letting you yell, and it's getting more and more uncomfortable.
This is keep my wife's name out of your fucking.
Yeah, it's like
take
no
it
one,
easy.
I'm
no
gonna
one
slap
has a
each
problem.
and every one of you.
Take it easy, Jada.
Good.
Is that alopecia?
right. It's alopecia.
All right, here's a different one.
Eggs
then.
of pudding.
This one's about
It's-
Nicole.
It's okay.
Are you
Okay.
okay? Can I read?
Now
Can
we're
I
talking.
read a Patreon
Okay.
question?
Sure.
Here's a scenario. Nicole,
Is
producer,
holding pudding.
producer, not wife, says, "What a dumb little pudding bitch that Brendan is." No, has finally had enough.
A dumb little pudding bitch.
That's the title.
Nicole has finally had enough of you three and pulls out a knife. She says, "I won't carve any bacon off you little piggies as long as we get two things straight." What are her two demands?
Stop talking over each other.
Yeah, and stop hitting the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicole, what would they be for you?
I don't have too many complaints other than those.
What if you could have two demands? Just those two.
And Comfort Plus from now on any trips to Alaska.
Yeah, direct flights to Alaska. Non-stop flights are her only demand twice. Brendan, you know, come on, let's get into it.
Huh?
Go. Yeah.
I'm in the money.
Ian, thoughts on our producer you just met?
Yeah, cool.
So we got time for one or two more. Would you rather have?
dagger?
I'm gonna end on that. Would you rather have an arm to leg skin wings like a flying squirrel, or webbed hands and feet like a frog?
It's not even.
Arm to leg, skin, wings.
So you could, but can you fly?
I think you could glide,
Glide.
Can you glide?
Yeah.
but you'd have to get to a tall thing.
Oh,
We
dude.
live in New York City.
How cool
But you're not on
would
the
it
21st
be
floor.
I
to
could get
glide
there.
down
Elevators.
the subway stairs?
That would be terrible.
You wouldn't have
You're
enough
going,
time.
dude.
Subway.
You also
You
got
wouldn't
to
have
keep in
enough
mind
time.
how much weight you are. You would get so fast, so soon.
No,
you couldn't
I'm
just
not
come to a
talking
stop.
glide. I'm talking about glide in like a
What do you mean?
land.
What? The
Like
fuck?
you
Say your
can't.
exact sentence over
Yeah, you
again.
can't
Except
do
like
it.
hits.
Like when a vampire like jumps and
So-
he just
But
like,
that's not a squirrel
slowly
suit.
falls.
That he's got the bat
wings.
the bat wing.
Yeah, those are
I'm not
bat,
ta-
not squirrel.
I'm
dude.
not. Yeah, but instead of gliding down at a 45-degree angle, you'd glide.
But
like this,
squirrels don't do that.
slowly.
Only bats do.
Some squirrels do that thing he just said. Now, fuck. Yeah, I
they
was
don't.
with you until he did that. They do this. and
What
I'm like,
squirrel do you
Sugar
know?
gliders.
Sugar gliders. Yeah,
Yep.
Brendan knows the genus.
Just because they have sugar in the title.
Believe me,
gonna say it.
do not taste as good as you'd think.
I was gonna say it, but I saw how pissed he was earlier, so I kept
I'm
it
not
out of my
pissed
mouth.
at a bad joke. I'm pissed when Serta style says it.
Next
And,
one. Brendan's covered in tapioca.
Oh, this is fun too. Yeah. In honor, this is from Samantha Otto. In
Brendan
honor
lives
of
in rice to riches.
in honor of 420, if you could smoke with any famous stoner, who would it be?
Barack Obama.
Okay.
I'd love to smoke a Marlboro Red with him.
That would be more interesting, actually.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be way more
Get his
interesting.
brain going a little bit.
I thought that was so cool
Yeah, he's
when
slow.
he smoked
Yeah, he was.
cigarettes.
yeah.
That was awesome.
There was representation for you guys.
Yeah.
Like,
And
my,
then he-
my dumb bitch wife won't let me hear the end of it.
Yeah.
Can I just get one
If
more,
she-
you dumb bitch?
Knew what I've done with these hands,
The lives that have been lost.
the things that I've seen and done for her.
Let me suck down a motherfucking cigarette.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who my stoner person would be.
I thought you were staring at him.
Oh,
You didn't like our
during his
Obama?
impression?
Smoking.
I'm not
cigarette.
even.
They were all terrible.
Try,
Obamas, but
Here's my Obama.
You put the pudding.
Don't mention pudding.
Yeah. You put the pudding in the narrative, and then you get angry, Brendan. I would say I think here's what I think I would pick Seth Rogen because he
Yeah,
would make
that's
me
a great
laugh,
answer.
and he's also like
He'd make you a
he's-
pot too.
He's a great, yeah. He would make
Yeah,
me.
he'd
He would
make you
make me a pop, but he also
pauses.
was like a good stoner in that he's not going to be like if you smoke with like Wiz Khalifa or something, they're just going to be like, bro, smoke these 12 blunts. But he's going to be like, oh man, you're freaking out. I got you.
Yeah. He's probably like a one joint guy for like at least a couple of hours.
And then he'll sit there and talk to you about it. But it's like it feels very low pressure with him, you know, where he's not
That's a
going to
great
be
answer.
like, yeah. That's who I would pick. What about you
I'm
guys?
smoking with Snoop. I would like to
Snoop.
smoke
but that's
as
that.
many blunts
too.
as would make me terrified and then hang out with him. That'd be fun. You know what? Pete Davidson.
We've been there, done that.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? At one point, that might be a thing of ours being like, you know,
I've indirectly tasted Kim Kardashian.
well,
Yeah.
no, because it wasn't post.
Time is a flat
No,
circle.
yeah, no. Almost.
That got me.
Almost.
I was like, oh my god, you did.
Oh my God, he did. All right, we have.
You didn't say who.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to
Who
think of a chick who smoked.
Killer
You know,
Mike.
a famous chick.
Miley. Miley would be fun.
Whoa.
Miley Cyrus would be
She would
cool.
be
I
like, she
love
would give me.
Miley.
I love Miley Cyrus too, but she would give
She'd be like, you
you
want to watch me
anxiety
sing?
because she would smoke weed and then be like, let's turn over some cars, and you're like, wait, no, I don't
I'd
want
be
to.
into that.
I don't think
chill.
so.
I'd be like, can you
dude.
pee in front of me again?
Oh my God.
She
in front of you?
No,
No,
but
it's
we
a
brought
va-
up
it's a-
pictures
the
a couple weeks
pictures.
ago that
She's
had to
always
do it
pissed.
for
That's
me.
like her signature move.
She like looks
peeing.
at the camera, and goes like, while
Yeah.
she's just like
That's
pee
hot.
streaming.
Loves peeing.
Yeah.
I don't smoke weed, so I bow out of this conversation.
When I met you, you smoked weed.
That's true. Yes. But I will say I would like to smoke a cigarette with Obama.
Yeah.
That'd be
Nice.
sick.
Talk drones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winning
I'd-
the
I'd
Nobel
be like,
Peace Prize.
You really dropped
Yeah,
the
what-
ball, Obi.
You know what I feel like? I feel like Obama would ask you questions about your life. You know what I mean?
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think.
I think he's that gifted socially. Where
What's
and
your
he probably
favorite
just
type of poodle?
he doesn't want to give too much away. I just was motoring over it.
I saw Brendan's hand up to this, just like an angry like.
Why?
That's me tossing.
Why?
Fine.
Why?
Me t-
Why? Why?
Why? All right.
Let's
One
do
more?
it.
I'd like to smoke with Bill Murray.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Bill Murray. would be
Ask him
cool,
what-
too.
if he'll watch his kid or something.
Mike
every
loves
once
Bill
in a while.
Murray.
Yeah?
I like him as a comedian, not as a father. no, I used to. I slept over his house when I was a kid.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Bunch of
What?
times. Yeah, I was friends with his kid.
Homer?
No, Bill, Luke, but also
Really?
Homer. I saw Homer at a wedding.
Did
actually,
you
a few
ever
years
hang
ago.
with Bill?
Yeah, he umpired my games, like some of our little league games. Really funny guy.
Really, made it about himself.
really funny guy.
Took,
Yeah.
took the
Dude,
spotlight away from his
that is
kid.
He
What
kinda
was-
did, he
what
kinda
was
did, to
it-
be honest. He was
what
like,
was
he was
it like-
really running shit, and the parents are dying, laughing, and like fawning over him. It was actually maybe I really don't have anything against him, but I do like. There was this feeling when I was a kid of watching parents be phony in front of him, like act differently than I've ever seen them act,
Yeah.
and I was like, ugh, like what is like why are you like sucking his
Because
dick?
they want to be
This is-
like, right, Bill, you and me.
But
You
it's
know,
so-
I know what it's like.
My mom told me this, and I didn't remember this, but I was 10 years old, cocksure and wildly confident, and also good at sports. And somebody had said, "Oh, did you introduce yourself to Bill Murray?" And I was like, "He knows who I am." Like that's what I was. That's the kind of kid I was. I was like, he knows
Did
who
he?
I am. Yeah, he knew. I mean,
Wait,
we're
so when you slept at his house, would he be there?
yeah. What are we just camping out? In his,
Well, I thought that was why you ruined him for me, is because you were like, he was never there. He was a terrible.
I mean, he was there
father.
like in the beginning, and then there'd be house sitters and whatever and like nannies or yeah.
Was this around the time of Ghostbusters?
No.
Way
This is after.
Was there
How old
Ghostbusters
do you
stuff in the
think-
house?
I was 12, so this was probably
mid
yeah,
90s.
between 10 to
2000s?
12, like 95 to
40.
97.
Space Jam era.
Yeah.
Oh
What'd you
my
say?
God.
Nothing, man.
Those who heard
Nothing,
it.
man.
Now we have time for one more question. So
And
thank
he
you
was
very
cool?
much.
Yeah.
What happened with you? You
With what?
changed your whole tune on
I think
Murray.
it's fine. I'm trying to drop a lot of the anger and hatred,
I feel
and
that.
Especially
frankly,
as a
I think
dad now.
I think
feel
a
like
lot
you
of
would
it is
really
is-
dig in.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. It's also none of my business. I think I probably jumped into some stupid shit that I have no business sharing. It's like he is what he is.
I've told
I think I
everyone.
think the fact that he goes, hangs out at bars at 4 a.m. and does whatever he does speaks
to
enough.
why to,
Yeah.
to being a parent, being present.
Well, how old is his
He's-
kids now?
He's everybody's parent. When you're a guy like that, you're gonna be
Yeah,
a father.
I mean,
Except
you're
for
not-
his two
Here's the thing:
kids.
you're not wrong.
you belong to everyone.
You're really not wrong, and there's.
But it
I'll just
sucks.
never understand that. Yeah, I'll never
It
understand.
can suck
Yeah.
for the kids too. It could be.
right, but that's why I'm never having kids because
But
I,
it's also-
I
it's
belong to
none of
That's
it-
why.
I feel uncomfortable talking about it because it is
No, I get it.
none of my business to talk about how he
You have said
is as a
you
dad.
have gone
For sure.
long rants on
I
Irish
know.
goodbye.
I know, dude. I'm trying to change. I really am desperately trying to grow, and it's
I
very
can see the
difficult.
glasses.
Yeah, ever since I put these glasses on, dude.
Yeah, and all of a
It's
sudden
been
you
a
got
new world.
tolerance.
you finally
get
see
him?
clearly.
What'd you say?
Could you get him to come hang out?
No.
can you get
no,
him on the
for sure,
podcast?
No. If he hasn't helped me at this point, in my
You
life.
wouldn't even ask. He does know who he is.
Yeah.
That's right. No, not anymore. That was when I was a
old
kid.
Mike
That was when I was a
Gannon.
kid.
He's so zen,
Who?
Bill Murray.
Who?
Oh yeah, seems like it.
Yeah.
I mean, he did get unfairly crucified for whatever he said in that interview, where he was like, he was talking about masks and like having to be masked and the just frustration of it.
Right.
And he's like looking at a dog unmasked and like, made the offhanded comment of like that dog's the only one truly living. And like people were like, you fucking anti-mask piece of shit. And it's like,
them.
Jesus Christ. It's not what
People are
he's saying
the
at all.
fucking
It's like,
worst.
do you really feel better and freer with a mask over your face? Like, take away the disease,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
that element of it. It's
He's
like,
so perfect in Kingpin.
Oh,
Just
he's
the stories
unreal.
of his
He's unreal.
improvisation.
So
is
funny,
just
man.
Incredible.
I've never seen the full movie. I've only seen it in like
Dude.
in parts of it.
It is perfect from start to finish. It is such a funny film.
It's like a dry comedy, right? Like
No.
it's like
no, it's like,
take
it's
a
big.
Slapstick,
It's
Fairly
slapstick, yeah,
Brothers.
it's
Oh,
Fairly
slaps-
Brothers.
Amazing.
It's
dude.
perverted slapstick, which
Yes.
they mastered at that point in time.
Yes.
And that was like them crescendoing. I mean, Dumb and Dumber through that to Even Me, Myself, and Irene was
that
like
era.
such a fight, all 100-mile-per-hour fastballs from them. And then, it started dwindling with that Stuck on You.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
which even like
Ooh,
part of
I
that
forgot
plays
about
okay.
that
Yeah.
nightmare.
Shallow Hal is pretty good.
Shallow
Shallow
Hal.
Hal,
like Shallow
Shallow
Hal.
Hal is
Underrated.
watchable.
Underrated.
It's like an airplane movie. You watch and you're like, all right. But
Yeah.
if like if you paid for it in theaters, you'd be like,
It is really funny though that it is like like, oh, you're fat, but I can't see
Yeah.
your beauty within fat, so you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to be like
Yeah, you
a
fat
skinny
sack of shit. It's so funny.
It's
Yeah.
really funny.
All those movies are great with how they could not be made today.
Blatant.
I love
Just
that
blatant,
so
yeah.
much.
yeah. They have not aged. Well, even like something
Yeah.
about Mary couldn't be made today.
I want them to remake Ace Ventura. That would
There was like a
incredible.
pocket of 10 years that we'll just never be able to recreate.
I mean,
a
you
movie
can.
like
we can
that.
make them.
Yeah, let's make 'em.
Make our own indies, dude. We
Yeah.
can do whatever we want.
Fat people
Yeah.
are disgusting.
We could
by the
literally
scenario
shoot our
guys.
own movie if we wanted to.
We got to wrap this bad boy up. So let's get to one last question from Brandon. Would
Came from
you
Bill.
rather eat elephant shit
Oh.
straight from the tap every morning
Oh,
while on
every
safari
morning.
for a week? So just for 1 week.
that's not bad.
Or
In the morning,
We'll wake you right up.
or
it's like Folgers,
yeah,
thick Folgers.
put one killer bee in your pee hole.
Oh,
No, I'll eat the elephant shit.
I'll eat an elephant's period over the fucking
Yeah.
pee in my pee hole.
yeah.
Yeah, but if
Do
you've
elephants
seen
get
elephant
periods?
shit fall
They shit
Is it-
tremendous amounts.
is it de-stung? Is the
No.
stinger pulled out?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think the singer has to be in there. That's kind of the whole.
So then wouldn't you be killed? Because it's a killer
no,
bee.
but killer bee doesn't mean that it kills us.
It would
kills
just
other.
hurt.
It kills.
Feels
other,
like a bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not want that.
And we're finishing on a convoy of elevation. Thank you to our guest Ian Fidance for coming on the show. We love you,
Thanks,
buddy.
buddy.
Go support
Fun.
Ian.
Thank you, guys.
Go watch all of it. Shit. Go watch Bye Guys podcast with that Zach
Sopranos,
Amico.
Prima Volta. I forgot to promote them. Sopranos, Prima Volta.
Yeah,
Every
you didn't
Thursday.
promote
Bye Guys.
Bye Guys either.
We gotta get
totally
Sam on
forgot.
too.
Yeah, we
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
get Sam on. We got to get Miko on. We asked him Miko if he could come here. He said, I'd rather not do it when Ian was here. So we'll figure out another time to get him on. Guys, thank you so
Here's
much
the
for watching
scenario.
the show.
Ouch.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Here's the Scenario is Mike Feeney, Mike Cannon, and Brendan Sagalow. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button Podcast. For more information about the show, visit here'sthescenario.com.
The scenario.